Hello folks, we're done with major phone announcements for the year and the reports are now focused on next year's releases with a special emphasis on Apple and Samsung's next phones. Sony is also quietly working on new models and it allegedly has at least 5 phones in the pipeline. Japanese site Sumaho Digest, which often leaks info about Sony products, has passed along some intel picked up from a Sony forum that suggests the company will at least release the following models in 2023: Xperia PRO-II, Xperia X Mark V, Xperia Ace IV, Xperia I Mark V, and Xperia V Mark V. The forum post says that 3 of these models, presumably the Xperia PRO-II, Xperia I Mark V, and Xperia V Mark V, will be powered by the Qualcomm Snapdragon 8 Gen 2 chipset, whereas one, likely the compact Ace IV, will have the Snapdragon 4 Gen 1 under the hood, and one, apparently the Xperia X Mark V, will be fueled by the Snapdragon 6 Gen 1. A variant of the Ace model, which is usually released only in the company's home country of Japan, will also come to global market. This is great news for anyone looking for an Android Apple iPhone mini alternative. The report says that the Xperia I Mark V, 5 Mark V, and 10 Mark V will adhere to current launch pattern, meaning we can expect the 1 Mark V and 10 Mark V in May and the 5 Mark V in September. It has also been implied that Sony is finally ready to retire the physical fingerprint scanner in favor of an in-display reader. Most Android manufacturers have already switched to in-screen fingerprint readers, and although the capacitive variety is considered more reliable by many people, this cannot be said for recent Sony phones, and the company has dedicated a whole page to helping customers facing fingerprint issues. The 2023 edition of the Sony Xperia One is already shaping up to be something of a unique beast in the Android smartphone market. According to the mysterious source on Weibo, the Xperia I Mark V and the Xperia V Mark V will sport approximately a 1-inch sensor, perhaps in a similar manner and setting to the one found in the Sony Xperia PRO-I. If true, this would be a considerable step up for both devices over their respective predecessors, but the prospect of a Sony Xperia I Mark V boasting such a large camera that it needs a redesign may even add a little credibility to the second claim, that a next-generation Xperia will feature the world's loudest speaker. Presumably, this second rumor refers to the potential Sony Xperia I Mark V rather than a future Pro model, but it is unclear at this stage. While Xperia devices are frequently loaded for their visual prowess and photo shooting skills, the excellent sound reproduction is often overlooked because of the other bells and whistles that these phones can offer. It's quite a challenge, as these Xperia I Mark V and Pro-II speakers would have to beat out loud gaming devices such as the ZTE, Nubia Red Magic 6 and Asus ROG Phone 5 to match such hyperbole. More realistically, for now, Xperia fans can hope for an overhauled sound system for a 2023 Xperia flagship. Sony's upcoming Xperia I Mark V could also be equipped with a cutting-edge micro-hole front camera, which could allow the Japanese company to build an all-display flagship smartphone with extremely narrow bezels. In the age of almost bezel-less displays, the essential front-facing camera module has become a major obstacle for smartphone manufacturers in their quest to design an all-display mobile device. While Sony has simply opted to give its flagship smartphones, like the current Xperia I Mark IV, a slightly larger top bezel, other solutions include the rather exotic motorized pop-up camera of the OnePlus 7 Pro, rather annoying punch holes and notches, as well as lackluster under-display cameras. Fortunately, a new technology called Ultra Micro Hole or Micro Matrix Multi-Camera may be the most elegant solution to hide a front-facing camera in an extremely thin bezel. According to a Weibo post by a Chinese leaker, the mass production of this intriguing front-facing camera setup has now kicked off, which means that the upcoming Sony Xperia I Mark V may be one of the first devices that could benefit from the new technology. As seen in this teaser image, the top bezel of the Sony Xperia I Mark V could have 3 tiny holes in which 3 camera lenses are placed. More rumors will likely start to surface in the coming months. That's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Please share this video with your friends. See you in the next one. Good luck to all.